is Anthony. Our group has chosen to analyse the fashion industry and the impact of the recession on it. Because the fashion industry is so wide, we decided to focus on two main parts, the high end and the low end. The high end being Louis Vuitton and the low end being Primark. In this presentation, we will compare the challenges facing the high end and the low end and the implications on this has had on them. We will recommend the best management model to use.
My name is Agnieszka, and I will be talking about the impacts of recession on the global fashion industry. The whole world is facing global recession, which in no way spared the fashion industry. A recession is said to have occurred when there have been 2 consecutive quarters of negative economic growth as measured by a country's gross domestic product. As a result of recession, fashion companies are looking at every expense they can to determine whether it is justified. For example, employees are no longer traveling in business class or staying in 5-star hotels. They are asked to travel, for example, by coach where possible, or to use video conferencing. This includes marketing and promotion expenses, with the example of Donna Karan, who used the images from the runway for advertising layouts rather than costly photo shoot. As with other industries, a reduction of workforce was unavoidable. In Italy, fashion labels are appealing to the government for supporting the industry. Many companies are negotiating partnership deals with willing investors. Many fashion houses decided not to show their collections for fall 2009 due to high costs and no guarantees of return. However, as executives stress, companies need to be careful not to trim too much. They believe it is the time to be financially prudent and to continue investing in their brands. It's about being more strategic and prioritizing, as New York City-based designer Bernard Sarafpur said. During very difficult times, such as this economic downturn, we are forced to look at things in our business that are ignored during ordinary times. Necessary changes and very hard decisions are made that would otherwise be overlooked during normal times. These changes ultimately create a stronger business over time, as Steven Feinstein, president of ICE Apparel, claims.
Hi there, my name is Jonathan, and I've been looking at the Porter's 5 Forces model. Both Louis Vuitton and Primark, although opposite ends of the fashion market, look pretty secure when we're utilising Porter's 5 Forces model. The threat from new entrants is low, and bargaining power in relation to suppliers, manufacturers and designers is fairly high for the companies. This is mainly because they've been in the industry a long time, and as leaders in their respective fields, they command respect and they're an attractive option to others when it comes to a working relationship. There's high rivalry from other designers and retailers, but not really so much as to jeopardise their own success. And finally, although there are many substitutes, they're not really a threat to either company, as they're both well established and have a lot of loyal customers.
Hi, I'm Catherine, and I'll be looking at SWOT analysis for Primark. Primark has a strong brand reputation and is recognisable all over the country as a cheap, value-for-money brand. There are Primark stores located all over the UK, making it very accessible to the consumer. The main weaknesses of the brand are the poor quality of the products and the reputation for the brand using child labour in developing countries. Due to the recession, consumers are looking for cheaper alternatives. This provides Primark with an opportunity to gain new customers from higher priced stores. Primark already has a home range, however there is an opportunity to widen this market. Primark faces a high threat from its competitors such as New Look, Matalana and Peacocks, all of which are competing for the lowest prices and most fashionable lines.
My name's Anthony. I'm going to be talking about the SWOT analysis for Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton has a very strong brand name which is recognised worldwide. There's no need for excess advertising due to a strong brand positioning, and they can get celebrity endorsements which they can cut back on advertising costs. Of Louis Vuitton they are very high priced and they could scare potential customers away. They only kind of cater for specialist locations only, which can be found in large towns or streets, high streets. Opportunities would be they have a lot of overseas stores, and this could lead them to diversification. Louis Vuitton they have plenty of competition, which is very fierce for the environment. Cheaper options available, i.e. Primark, Matalan and Peacock. Imitation and fake products are readily available, which could also damage their reputation as well.
Hi, my name is Brian, and I'll be concluding our discussion on the provided subject. We've talked about Primark as the key low-end market, and Louis Vuitton. The reason for this is because they're both quite strong on in their respective fields, and taking into account what's been talked about in the SWOT analysis, we're going to look at how they've been particularly affected, and Primark has been affected positively. This is because they've seen a rise in 18% of their sales, as Louis Vuitton have seen 5% drop in their profits. So that shows how negatively they've been affected. Two management models are being recommended for the entire fashion industry, because we can't look at every business on its own. These will be the open system model and the rational goal model. Some major aspects of the recommended management models will be displayed behind me, and thank you so much for your time, and this is the end.